So I'd like to encourage you with a passage from the Old Testament which teaches us some things that actually we would say are pretty obvious, but it's reassuring to know that the Bible teaches things that are really good sense. So this is in Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verses 9 to 12. And it's about friendship and the importance of sharing life with another person. So we read, "Two are better than one, because they have a good return for their labour. If one falls down, the other can help. Pity the one who falls and has no one to help them up. Also, if two lie down together, they will keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone? Although one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken." So this teaches us that having someone, a fellow worker, is really helpful and is a help when inadvertent, unexpected things happen, like falling down. And then we can share hard times together, keeping warm, and we can face danger together. If one is overpowered, then two can defend themselves. So in all the range of life, all the experiences we have, having someone to share that with is really helpful. So that's pretty obvious, but what do we do about that? And I would encourage you from my own experience, where when life was at its hardest, truly hard, then having people around who shared not my experience because they weren't going through it, but they supported me and carried me, cared for me when life was difficult. And in those relationships, it takes a risk because we have to be open, not just talk about the weather or stuff that's pretty easy and superficial. We have to be open because then the person really can help. And it takes a bit of effort to cultivate those relationships. So I would say, number one, the Bible teaches it, so we should certainly pay attention. But also, personal experience confirms that what the Bible says is true, that although one might be overpowered, two can defend themselves and then can stand. And I would encourage you to cultivate those relationships. Small groups, even smaller groups, just one other person where you are committed to that relationship and they are too.